children, today I'm here to teach you chapter 24 in your textbook. That's location of a place. So in this lesson, we are finding direction of a place with respect to a particular point based on the direction of north and south. And we are sketching the location of a plane with respect to a particular point based on the direction in which it is located and the distance from the point. Look at this one. These are main directions. So what are the directions that you know already from grade 6 and 7? We call this is north, east, south, west. So I'll write down north, south, east and west. So these are the main 4 directions. When you identify north from the compass, you can identify other directions easily. So when you take a compass, you can identify the north direction. Depending on north, you can identify the other directions, west, east and south. What are sub-directions that you know? So these 4 are the main. So in between you get sub-directions. In between north and east we say northeast. Northeast. You can write without writing 2 words, northeast. In between south and east, southeast. In between west and south, we say southwest. And in between west and north, we say northwest. So northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. So when you are writing the subdirections, always we take south and north to identify the direction. So this one you have learned this in grade 6 and 7. So look at the diagram. House is there, a well is there, a coconut tree is there. So this direction is north. Now when you take a look at this diagram, we can see well is situated due north of house. So how many meters are there? So if you know the exact distance from house, you can find the place of the well. So when you are looking at a diagram, what are the important things that we need to know to identify a location? We need to know the direction and the distance. So 105 meters due north of the house. So if house is there, so well is somewhere here. If coconut tree is situated 173 meters from the house, so you can find the location of the coconut tree exactly. So you know the direction is north and distance is 170 meters from house. So what are the facts? Identify a location of a point or a place. We need to know the direction of a location and the direct distance. So you need to know 2 things, the direct distance and the direction of the location. Identify locations of P, Q, R, S from point O. Look at the diagram carefully. 45-degree angle is given. So what is 45-degree angle means? That's a subdirection. So when you take the main directions north, east, south, west, the subdirections always situated here with 45-degree angle. So these all are 45-degree angle. So remember that. So you have to use that one to identify the location here. So here 45 degrees towards this side. So what is this direction? Northeast. So we can say P is 50 meters. 50 meters towards northeast from O. This is the starting point from O, 50 meters. What about this one? What is this direction? Southeast. So how many meters? 80 meters. Q is 80 meters towards southeast. Southeast, I can write SC from point O. So Q is 80 meters towards southeast direction from O. Look at R point. R point is here. 45 degrees again. So what is this direction? South and west in between? Southwest. So I can write R is 75 meters southwest direction from O. This one S. This is also 45 degrees. So how can I write? S is in the direction northwest. 90 meters northwest from O. S is 90 meters northwest from O. Finding the direction of a place with respect to another place based on the main directions. So look at the diagram. North 50 degrees given and P is the point. So we are always here finding the location of P with respect to the origin O. So how can you write? P is situated 50 degrees east of north. Towards east side from north, this is how we write. 50 degrees east of north from O. Without writing this in words, I can write the same thing as we write down the angle. Starting direction we write first. North 50 degrees east. N 50 degrees E means east side from north. Starting direction is north. From north to east 50 degrees. So you can use this notation to identify the direction. This one, Q. Here from south, this is 30 degrees. So how can we write down? Q is situated 30 degrees east of south. That means from south, 30 degrees towards east from O. This is the origin point. So how can we write this again? This can be written as, what's the starting value? South. South 30 degrees towards east. So S 30 east. So you can write like that. Look at this one, location of R with respect to point O. So this is south. This is west. Now 70 degrees towards this side. So how can I write? Starting from south, 70 degrees towards west side. S 70 degrees west. So we can say R is 70 degrees west of south from O point. Location of T. This is north. From north 20 degrees. So how can we write? North 20 degrees towards, this is west. West. N20W. So always we use north or south to locate another direction. Direct distance is important to identify a location. Look at this diagram. Location of P from O. What's the direction? Direction is here 40 degrees from north. So north 40 degrees towards east side. And what's the distance? It's given 50 meters. So you need to give the distance and the direction. This one, location of Q from O. This is the point O, 60 degrees here. So we normally say using north and south. So if this is 60, what is this angle? This should be 30. So you can use 30-degree angle. So what's the direction? South, 30 degrees towards east. And what's the distance? 75 meters. This angle is given 30 now. So we need to identify the location of R. If this is 30, this is 60 degrees. So I can use from south. South, 60 degrees towards west side. Starting from south, 60 degrees towards west. What's the distance? 80 meters. This one, 30 here. If this is 30, this is 60 degrees. So how can I write this one? From north, 60 degrees towards west side. And what's the distance? 75 meters. Drawing sketches to locate places. Now we'll try to draw the diagram. A is situated 50 degrees east of north. East of north. So we'll first draw the main directions. And then, so we mark this is north, east, south and west. And here A is situated from P. So if this is P, 50 degrees east of north. So we can draw 50-degree angle. We say this is 50-degree angle. So this angle is 50 degrees east of north and 40 meters from P. So this is point A. So that's how we can sketch the diagram. B is situated 55 east of north, 70 meters from P. So how can we sketch that? So we'll draw the main axis. North, south, east, west. 55 east of north. So 55 degrees from here. So we'll take this one. So from P. So this should be P and this is B. 70 meters away from this. And what's the angle? 55 east of north. 55 east of north means this is 55 degrees given. C is situated 40 degrees east of south, 80 meters from P. So draw that main axis. North, south, east and west. From P, if this is P, 40 degrees east of south. From south, 40 degrees. So now the angle is here. So what's the point? C. This is 80 meters from P. And what's the direction? 40 degrees. This one from south towards east side. D is situated 50 degrees west of south, 90 meters from P. Main directions. And this is north, south, east, west. So 90 meters from P. What's the angle? 50 degrees west of south. So towards this side. So 50 degrees from south. So this is point D. So this angle is given 50 degrees now. From south towards west side, 50 degrees. What's the distance? 90 meters away from P. Ship travels from port O, 30 degrees east of north, 50 kilometers to port A. Changes the direction and travels 60 degrees east of north, another 70 kilometers to port B. Draw a sketch to illustrate this information. So we'll start from point O. That's a port O. So we'll start from O. From O, 30 east of north. So if you draw the direction here, north and east, this direction, this is 30 degrees east of north. So 30 degrees east of north means this direction. So this is 30 here. So this is north and 50 kilometers and to the port A. This is A. Now changes the direction and travels 60 degrees east of north. So we need again the main directions. This is north and east. Now what's the direction? 60 degrees east of north. Now angle is different. 60 is somewhere here. So how many kilometers? Another 70 kilometers. So more than this. So if you are drawing to scale, so you can say this length and this length, this is more than this. That's 70 kilometers. 70 kilometers. What's the angle? 60 degrees from this point. 60 degrees east of north. Another 70 to port B. So this is port B. Draw a sketch. So this is the sketch. Look at this question. P is situated 40 degrees east of north from A and 50 degrees west of north from B. Mark the location of P. So we need to draw 40 degrees from north towards east side. So 40. So if you take this side, so this angle is 40 degrees from north towards east side, 40 degrees. Then when you look at from B, that's 50 degrees west of north. From north towards west side, 50 degrees. So you need to draw 50-degree line. So can be this way. So this angle is 50 degrees. Now what's the location of P? The intersecting point. So P is situated here. Boat travels from port A 40 degrees east of north, 60 kilometers to port B. From port B, it travels 60 degrees east of south, 50 kilometers to port C. Draw a sketch to illustrate this information. So we'll start from port A. If port A is here, so we need to first draw the main directions, north and east. So this is north, this is east. So what's the angle? 40 degrees east of north. 40 degrees somewhere here. So we'll say it's 60 kilometers. So 40 degrees means this angle is 40 degrees. Then how many kilometers? 60 kilometers, and you get the port B. From port B, it travels 60 degrees east of south, 50 kilometers to port C. Now you need south and east. So main direction, so I'll draw south here, east here. Now what's the angle? It says 60 degrees. 60 degrees from south towards east. So somewhere here. Now it's 50 kilometers. So you can write this angle is 60 degrees because after port B, 60 degrees east of south, 50 kilometers, and come to the port C. So this is port A, B and C. Now we'll look at the review exercises in your textbook. The first question, it says, Hishan observed a few places in the school from the point A, located in the school grounds. The above figure is a sketch drawn with the information he gathered. Complete the given table using the sketch, place and the direction in which it is located with respect to A. Okay, so we'll take the first one. Well. Well is situated towards north side, north direction compared to point A. When you take gate, gate is towards exactly halfway between north and east. So what you call northeast. Then classroom. Classroom is in between south and east. What do you call that? Southeast. Then canteen. Canteen is towards south. Then science lab. Science lab is in between south and west. So we call southwest. And last one is office. Office is towards left side to A, that means west side. Complete each sentence using the above sketch. Hishan is of the well. So Hishan is from the well, that's down, that means south. So Hishan is south of the well. Hishan is of the office. If office is here, Hishan is to the right. That means east. East of the office. Hishan is of the classroom. If the classroom is here, so this direction is south, and in between south and west. So that's southwest direction. Hishan is to the canteen. Canteen is here. So Hishan is straight away up. That means north. The science lab is situated off the gate. Now you have to compare the gate with compared to the gate. What is this direction? The science lab towards this side. So this is south and this is west. So that's southwest. So southwest of the gate. Then the canteen is situated. Canteen is here. Of Hishan means straight away down. So canteen is situated south of Hishan. Look at question number 2. A flat land is shown in the figure. Write the direction of each place given in the table with respect to the point O using the main directions and subdirections. So what is this side? If you take this side, this is northeast. Towards this side here, you have to assume that this is halfway between north and east. This is halfway. This is southeast. And this direction southwest. And this one is northwest. So we'll fill the table. Q. Q is northeast. R, that's towards east. S is southeast. T, that's southwest. And U towards west. Example number 1. Write down the direction of 1, the place of R, the place of S from the place O. So you have to start from O. So how can I write? I can write R is situated. R is situated here, not given the distance, just 20 degrees from north to east. So we say 20 degrees, not east, west side, towards west side. So 20 degrees west side from north, 20 degrees west of north Or how can I write down this one? I can write north in 20 degrees west. From north 20 degrees towards west. What about this one? This is from south 20 degrees towards west. So you can write S is, this S, not south, S is 20 degrees west of south. West of south. How can I write this? South 20 degrees and west. S20W. Example 2. The figure shows the direction of P where a car is parked as seen from the points A and B in a field. Write down the direction of the car as seen from A. From A, this is the car. Car is P point. So we can say here this is 20. So that means this angle is 70 degrees. So I can write P is 70 degrees east of south when you look at from A. When you look at from B, how can you write? As seen from B, from here. I can write here from south 80 degrees towards west. So P is 80 degrees west of south. Using the main direction. So we normally use south and north, or the other two directions, west or east. So how can I write this one? I can write this one in another way. 70 degrees and here 80 degrees. Starting from south towards east. This one I can write starting from south towards west. Exercise 24.1. Write the direction in which each of the points P, Q, R and S in each of the following figures is situated with respect to the point O, based on either the direction of north or the direction of south. How can I write? This is 70 degrees starting from north. North 70 degrees towards east. If I write in words, how can I write? P is 70 degrees east of north. This one, this is 10 degrees. So this is 10 means what is this angle? 80 degrees. 90 minus 10. Now we can use south. So this is starting from south 80 degrees towards east. Q is 80 degrees east of south. This one, what is this angle? This is 60. So this becomes 30 degrees. So starting from south, 30 degrees towards west, this side. So how can I write? R is 30 degrees west of south. This one, if this is 20, this angle is 70. 90 minus 20. So what can I write? North 70 degrees towards west. S is 70 degrees west of north. Draw sketches to show each of the directions given below. North 30 west. So here north west. From north 30 degrees. So somewhere here this is 30 degrees. So this is north and this is west. 30 degrees from north towards west side. This one south and west. So south and west. So from south 55 degrees. So here this is 55 degrees. So this is south, this is west. From south 55 degrees towards west. S30W. That means south and west. South, west. 30 degrees from south. So I can draw something like this and mark the angle. This is 30 degrees from south towards west. North and east. So north and east. What's the angle from north? 30 degrees. Something like this. This angle is 30 degrees and this is north and this is east. Northeast. So what is northeast means? North and east in between. So I'll draw north and east exactly in the middle. That means 45 degrees from north. So this is north, this is east. 45 degrees. Northwest. So north and west. Northwest exactly middle of that. So 45 degrees from north. So this is north and this is west. So this is northwest. And I'll write this is northeast. The Camp P is situated due west of the Camp Q. A fire in a forest is seen by a soldier in Camp P in the direction 75 degrees east of south. At the same instant, another soldier in Camp Q sees the fire in the direction 20 degrees west of south. Illustrate this information with a sketch. So we'll start from Camp P. So Camp P. So Camp P is situated due west of the Camp Q. So from Camp Q, this is towards west side. So straight away you can draw a line here and this should be Q. So P is situated due west of Camp Q. A fire in a forest is seen by a soldier in Camp P in the direction 75 east of south. From here, east and south. So we need to draw the south direction. 75 degrees. So 75 degrees means somewhere here, this direction. So 75, this angle, east of south. At the same instant, another soldier in Camp Q sees the fire in the direction 20 degrees west of south. west and south. I'll mark south and west is here. So what's the angle? 20 degrees west of south. That means 20 degrees towards this side. Somewhere here. So 20 degrees here. This angle is 20 degrees. Illustrate this information with a sketch. So this is the fire. The information on 4 places observed by a child from a point O in an open area is given in the figure. Complete the given table using this information. The place and the direction with respect to O. Gate. Where's the gate? Here. So you can say from here. So here this angle is 80 and this is 10. 90 minus 80. So we can write from south 10 degrees towards west side. What about well? Well is here. So from north 80 degrees towards west. North 80 degrees towards west. Coconut tree, this one. So here from north 75 degrees towards east. Pillar. Here this is 40. So what is this angle? 90 minus 40. That's 50 degrees. You can write from south 50 degrees towards east. Example 1. Illustrate the location of a place 30 meters from O in the direction S 60 degrees east with a sketch. So we'll first mark the point O, and this is south and east. So you have to draw south direction and east. 60 degrees from south. So somewhere here. So here this is 60 degrees and this is south and this is east. And how many meters? This is 30 meters from this place. This is the point. Exercise 24.2. Using the sketches given below, complete the given table. So gate. Gate is S55 east and 10 meter distance. Now you can fill the second one. Second one is the telephone post. Telephone post is from north. What is this angle? 90 minus 25. So you get, what is 90 minus 25? 65 degrees. So we can say north 65 towards west. So how many meters? 35 meters. Then the next one is mango tree. What's the direction? From south. You need this angle. 90 minus 38. 52. So 52 degrees from south. So south 52 degrees towards west. So what's the distance? 20 meters. Jack tree. Where's jack tree? This one's from north. This angle. If this is 70, This is 20 degrees. So north 20 degrees towards east. And what's the distance? 10 meters. Coconut tree, this one. From south 50 degrees towards east. South 50 degrees towards east, 22 meters. Lime tree, from south 15 degrees, this one towards west. What's the distance? 15 meters. And breadfruit tree, this one from north 35 degrees towards west, 20 meters. Draw sketches using the information given below. B is situated 50 meters from A. In the direction south 10 degrees west. South and west. So you need to draw south and west. So what's the angle? 10 degrees from south. So somewhere here. This is 10 degrees. What's the distance? 50 meters. So 50 meters here. So that's B. And second one, Q is located from P. So if P is there, in the direction north and west. So north and west. So this direction and this direction. So what's the angle? 70 from north. 70 from north means somewhere here. What's the angle? This is 70 degrees from north. And this is west. And what's the distance? 25 meters. So this is point Q. A child standing at the point K in a playing field sees the gate which is 50 meters away in the direction S 20 degrees west. So a child standing at the point K. So we'll take K is here. In a playing field sees the gate which is 50 meters away in the direction south and west here. So we need to take south and west. What's the angle? 20 degrees from south. This angle is 20 degrees. This angle is 20 and the distance is 50 meters. So this is 50 meters and this is the gate and the child's place is K. K to the gate. Fourth one, Tarushi standing at a point P. So we'll say this is P. On a flat ground sees Radha 20 meters away in the direction south 50 degrees east. South and east. We need to draw south and east 50 degrees from south. So this is from south 50 degrees. What's the distance? 20 meters away. And this is Tarushi and Radha is here. And Fatima 15 meters away in the direction south and west. So south and west now. So we need to take west side also. So what's the angle? 25 degrees from south. So somewhere here What's the distance? 15 meters. So less than that. So 15 meters away from here, from P. That's Fatima. What's the angle? 25 from south. So this angle is 25 degrees. Kavindu traveled 20 meters from O in the direction north 44 east. And from the point he traveled 20 meters in the direction south 45 degrees east to reach his destination. Draw a sketch based on the above information. In which direction is Kavindu now with respect to O? So we'll take from point O. In the direction north 44 east. So we need north and east 44. So roughly, say halfway like. So 20 meters. 20 meters. And this is 44. This is east, this is north. And from that point, he traveled another 20 meters in the direction south and east. South here, east here. So 45. 45 here. Again 20 meters like. So same distance. 20 meters. This is south and east. So what's the angle? 45 from here. So 20 meters. Draw a sketch based on this one. And in which direction is Kavindu now with respect to O? So Kavindu is now here. Which direction? East side. So east of O. Miscellaneous exercise. For each of the following, draw a sketch based on the given information. A person at P, we take P, walked to a place Q located 100 meters away in the direction north 35 east. That means this is north, this is east. 35 is somewhere here. So what's the value? This is north, east, 35 degrees from here. And the distance is 100 meters. From there, he walked to his workplace R, located 75 meters away in the direction south and east 20 degrees. South, east 20 degrees means this way, how many meters? 75. So less than that. So this is 75 meters and the angle is 20 degrees from south. This is south towards east side. And his workplace is R here. This is R. So, starting from P, this is the R place. So, Q is here. The school that Kavindu attends is situated 125 meters away from his home. So, if it's home, 125 meters away from his home in the direction south 30 east. South and east 30 degrees from south. So we'll mark this one. And this is 30 degrees from south. And what's the distance? 125 meters away. So what's this? The school. So this is home. Bashita standing at the location B in a field. Can see his school in the direction north 35 degrees west. North, and this is west. So what's the direction? 35 degrees. So this is the school. 35 degrees from north. This is towards west. That's Bashita. Tushara, who is standing 100 meters away to the east of Bashita. 100 meters away. So now what's the distance here? We don't know the distance from school to Bashita's place. So not given. Tushara, who is standing 100 meters towards east side. That's 100 meters. This is 100 meters and this is Tushara. Who is standing 100 meters away to the east of Bashita, sees the school in the direction north 40 west. So that means when you draw north and west direction, 40 degrees. So school is here. So this is 40 degrees from north towards west side. So this is the school. So we completed all theory related to location. So what are the important things to identify a location? Direction and the direct distance. The location of a place which lies along a main direction from a particular point can be expressed in terms of its direction and its distance from that point. The direction of a place with respect to a particular point can be described based on the direction of north and the direction of south. So normally we use north and south. The location of a place with respect to a particular point can be illustrated in a sketch based on the direction and distance to that place from the point. So make sure that you mark the directions correctly and the distance correctly.